Sesión de metal.
¿Qué onda? Te doy la más cordial bienvenida a este episodio número 9 de la segunda temporada de Sesión de Metal. Muchas gracias por estar aquí, gracias por ver los videitos. Ya sabes que me encanta agradecer a aquellas personas que interactúan conmigo. Muchísimas gracias en verdad. Gracias por los mensajitos, gracias por darle like a los videos, gracias por interactuar en redes. De verdad te agradezco muchísimo. Las mejores bandas de metal las encuentras en tu sesión de metal. Quiero agradecer a Ben, ya que me facilitó la entrevista del día de hoy, que es una banda de Holanda. Tienen una amplia trayectoria de casi 20 años. Ellos empezaron en el 2004. El trío se conforma por Natasha Pebbles, Casper de Schiff, y lo menciono al último, pero no porque sea de menos importante, pero al contrario, es el invitado que está el día de hoy conmigo, Harald, su guitarrista y vocalista. Así que le doy la más cordial bienvenida a DIGGETH. Hey Harald, welcome to Sesión de Metal.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to having you here. Con toda la experiencia que ha tenido DIGGETH durante ya 20 años, ¿cuál es el momento más memorable en lo personal, Harald?
Wow, that's a good first question. The most memorable thing in 20 years. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that it's 20 years. It doesn't feel like 20 years, but it is. When I look at pictures, I go like, yeah, that's definitely 20 years ago. And when I started this band, you know, I wanted to do actually what I set out, what I want to do when I was 15 years old. I played in all kinds of bands, but when I started DIGGETH, I wanted to go back how I felt when I was 15. And that was just making music and enjoying it. And don't think too much about the business side of music and all the stuff that comes with it. And after 20 years, I'm still doing that. Okay. So for me, that's the highlight of the whole 20 years.
Natasha Pebbles es el último miembro en integrarse a DIGGETH. ¿Qué tal ha sido trabajar con ella? ¿Cómo ha sido hasta ahora?
Oh, that's absolutely great. I know her for many years. And in 2017, I played with her in a one-off band. You know, we had a concert going with some friends, and we played songs from Iron Maiden to Whitesnake to AC/DC and Thin Lizzy. And she was playing bass, and I knew she was a really good bass player. But I was standing next to her on the stage, and I looked to the left, and I was going like, "Wow, you know, she's a great player." And I told her, like, if I ever will be in need of a bass player, I'm gonna call you. And so we did. And she joined the band and she plugged in and she started playing the songs. And from the first note, it was like, yeah, that's the way it has to be. Great personality, great player. And she brings a little bit balance to the band. You know, I'm a bit stubborn on what I want with music. And so is Casper, our drummer. And she's in the middle and she makes the peace and makes sure that we're all aligned.
Ok. En el 2023 se llevó a cabo el tour Doom and Damnation. ¿En qué venue la pasaron mejor?
That's a difficult one because, I mean, on this tour, we played some really great venues. I must say that the venues in Europe are really good. You know, they're really, you know, modern from the technique side of things. And they sound good and they're great. But I think the most memorable part was doing, you know, 5 shows in the United States, which, you know, were smaller clubs. And we felt like we had to start again, like we did 20 years ago. And we started in the smaller clubs. And it was great. You know, we were so close to the audience. And, you know, we had a show where I was playing guitar in the middle of the club, you know, off the stage and playing on top of the bar and stuff like that, like in the old days, you know, and that's what I like. When you get close to people and you can look them in the eye and you can tell that you're enjoying the music.
Ok, wow. Estamos viendo de fondo el video Bonafide de su álbum Harald in Doomtown. ¿Tendrán próximamente alguna nueva producción?
Actually, just after we finished the tour, which was one day before Christmas, we ended the tour on the 23rd of December, and we took 2 weeks off, you know, to be with our families and have Christmas time. And we just entered the studio about a week and a half ago, and we're working on new songs right now. We're gonna meet actually on Friday again and start working again, and we hope that we finish our new record around April, and then we have to send it off to the record company. But we're in the middle of recording album number 5.
I will waiting for the new material.
Yeah. Us too.
Ya para despedirnos, ¿cómo podemos adquirir su mercancía? ¿En dónde podemos escuchar toda su música? ¿Y en qué redes sociales encontramos a DIGGETH?
Oh, there are numerous ways to do that. I mean, we're pretty active on social media. You know, you can find us on our Facebook, on our Instagram, on our website. We got a Bandcamp going on where you can order things. But we also, you know, we got a record label, Qumran Records, who's doing the United States, Mexico, and South America. And we got a record company for Europe. So, you know, look us up on the internet, on the Facebook, on the Instagram. Get in touch with us. Most of the times we answer all the questions ourselves. We like to be in touch with everybody. And I must say, you know, it's very cool doing this interview because we can tell over the last years, you know, since we did the album Gringos, Galácticos with a Spanish title, and 0 Hour and Doomtown, that we can tell we're reaching a lot more people all over the world, and it's really touching. It's really great, you know, that you do something that you make up in your own space, you know, having a guitar riff and seeing as the years go by, you know, people pick it up and like it. So thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy this time in Sesión de Metal.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Gracias por llegar al final de la entrevista. Por favor, hazme saber en los comentarios qué opinas, qué te pareció, si ya conocías esta banda. Si no, pues dale una oportunidad de conocerla, sobre todo si te gusta el stoner. Así que solamente te invito a que interactúes conmigo, dándole like, comentando. Si no te has suscrito, hazlo ahora. Y bueno, también puedes seguir en redes para no perderte de otros contenidos. En Facebook, por ejemplo, publico algunos videitos de bandas que me han pedido que difunda su música. Y bueno, recuerda que también esto ayuda a que crezcan las bandas. Entre todos podemos poner nuestro granito de arena para que el metal suene en todo México. Me despido, nos vemos en la próxima capsulita en el episodio número 10. Gracias, chao.